Hey, welcome back. I am always on the lookout for a good read so that I can pass this information along to you. And I really like these relevant topics. So I have a coaching associate who said that I should read The Courage to be Disliked. It's written by a gentleman named Ichiro Kishimi and Fumitake Koga. And the overview of this is really awesome. It's called The Courage to be Disliked. It's a book that explores the teachings of this guy named Alfred Adler. He's an Austrian psychiatrist. And he introduces the readers to this adelarian psychology, they call it. The book takes the form of a dialogue between a young man and a philosopher discussing key principles. The central theme revolves around the idea that individuals have the power to change their lives by changing their perceptions and attitudes, regardless of past experience or their social expectations. It's really cool. Anyway, so I'm going to cover a little bit of that book today, and hopefully you'll find it interesting because I did, because it's awesome. Just the title alone, The Courage to be Disliked. I think that this world and social media world and peer pressure, it's all about the likes. I mean, I've literally seen people make a social media post and start hyperventilating or complaining if it didn't get likes within the first minute or two that it was on there. So it's really interesting. This book really touches on that. And some of the key concepts are, freedom and courage and social interest and vertical and horizontal relationships, which I really hadn't ever really thought about. And when he talks about freedom, it emphasizes the importance of personal freedom and the ability to make choices independent of external influences, right? The media, friends, family. It suggests that one's past does not dictate their future and that the individuals have the courage to create change in their lives by choosing their responses to circumstances, right? Like I always say, the problem's not the problem. It's your response to the problem that is the problem. It also talks about courage. The title itself underscores the importance of courage in living a fulfilling life. It argues that having the courage to be disliked is liberating because it allows individuals to be true to yourselves, making choices aligned with their values and pursue their own path without being overly concerned with what other people's opinions or think. Right? I had a friend and associate of mine the other day say that, he was disappointed because like last year and the year before, he was just a baller. He was balling. And I was like, well, I don't know why you're disappointed because it depends on who you're doing it for. Were you doing it for you or were you doing it for everybody else? Because I'm your friend regardless. Next, social interest. He promotes the ideas of social interest, a concept suggesting that individuals find true happiness and fulfillment in the contributing to the well-being of others. So by fostering a sense of community and connection, people can overcome feelings of isolation and improve their mental well-being, right? By fostering this sense of community. He also talked about vertical and horizontal relationships. So the book introduces the concept of vertical and horizontal relationships. So vertical relationships are those that are based on superiority or inferiority, while the horizontal relationships involve treating others as equals. So the authors argue for the importance of a horizontal relationship in fostering a genuine connection with somebody and mutual respect, which I thought was really cool. Which really brings me to the living in the here and the now. The book encourages readers to focus on the present moment rather than dwelling on the past, right? Don't dwell on your past regrets or anxieties about the future. By adopting a present-centered mindset, it's called, individuals can free themselves of the constraints of the past and work towards a more fulfilling life, right? Anxiety is the unknown of what's ahead. There's nothing that we can do about that. Now, we can foster a direction, but we don't know what's going to happen. So, I thought, how can this book actually help people? Well, I wrote 5 things down. Empowerment. The book empowers individuals by highlighting the agency they have over their own lives. By recognizing the power of choice, and the ability to change one's mindset, readers can take control of their narratives and work towards personal growth. Next was stress reduction, huge. Number 1, number 2 topic all the time on Google. How do I reduce stress? The emphasis on living in the present and letting go of the past burdens can contribute to successful stress reduction. It provides practical insights into managing anxiety and cultivating a more positive outlook on life, which then leads you to improved relationships. And this concept of social interests and horizontal relationships offer valuable insights into building healthier, more meaningful connections with others. This can lead to improved communication, empathy, and understanding relationships. When you do that, you become authentic, and authenticity is huge. The courage to be disliked is an invitation to embrace your authenticity. So by staying true to yourself and not being overly concerned with external validation, is what he calls it, individuals can lead more authentic and fulfilling lives. So personal development is key. The book serves as a guide for personal development, encouraging readers to explore their values, challenge unhelpful beliefs, and pursue a path aligned with their true selves. It provides a framework for continuous self-improvement. So go out, download The Courage to be Disliked. I think you're going to appreciate it. This thing offers a refreshing perspective on personal development, drawing from this adelarian psychology to provide practical insights into leading a more empowered, authentic, and fulfilling life. That's what we all want, right? So by embracing the principles outlined in the book, individuals can navigate challenges, build meaningful connections, and can cultivate a positive mindset, ultimately leading to a more content and purposeful existence. I hope you guys have a great day. Be safe, take care, sell a bunch, find somebody and say something nice to them.
You've been listening to the Productive, Not Busy podcast. Please hit the subscribe and notification of new episodes button and visit us on social media like Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok for bonus content.